Over 95% of seniors are eating the wrong morning foods, and it's quietly destroying their legs, inflaming their joints, and stealing their strength. You think you're starting your day smart, but some of these so-called healthy breakfast foods are triggering rapid weakness, balance loss, and fatigue. And the worst ones are hiding in plain sight. If your legs feel heavier, your steps are getting slower, or you're feeling more off-balance than usual, this might be why. Today we're exposing the 4 morning foods you should never eat, and the 4 you must start eating now to rebuild strength, ranked from least to most dangerous and powerful. Stay until the end, because the final food we reveal has been linked to sudden leg weakness that could cause a fall within days. Before we dive in, let us know in the comments where are you watching us from today. We love hearing from seniors around the world who are taking charge of their health. Now, without any further ado, let's start with the 4 morning foods you must eat after 65, ranked from helpful to absolutely essential. 4. Oatmeal. If you're over 65 and your energy crashes by 10 a.m., your blood sugar spikes and drops like a roller coaster, or you feel shaky and weak before lunch, your morning fuel is failing you. This simple grain does one big thing most breakfast foods can't. It keeps your energy steady for hours. That's not just about feeling full, it's about leg strength, brain clarity, heart health. Because when your blood sugar goes wild, everything suffers.
You get dizzy spells, you feel your heart racing, your legs feel unstable, your thinking gets foggy, and that's just the beginning. Steel-cut oats flip the switch. They release energy slowly and steadily instead of all at once. They support stable blood flow throughout your body. They help deliver consistent fuel to the muscles in your legs, your back, even your brain. That means less shakiness, less weakness, less crashes, less confusion, more strength, more alertness, more stability in your step. Steel-cut oatmeal also helps your body handle cholesterol better, and if your doctor has been warning you about your numbers or you feel pressure in your chest after eating, you know your heart is struggling.
This grain helps lower the bad cholesterol naturally, which means better circulation, clearer arteries, stronger heart function. You're not just eating breakfast, you're protecting your lifeline. Now listen closely. If you're grabbing those flavored instant oat packets in the colorful boxes, stop. Those packets undo everything. You want steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats. No sugar, no artificial flavors, no quick cooking chemicals, just real oats in their natural, powerful form. That's where the healing starts. Start with a small bowl every morning. Add fresh berries or a sprinkle of cinnamon. You'll notice the difference in days, less morning crashes, steadier energy, stronger legs, and most of all, less of that weak, shaky feeling that's been ruining your mornings for years. 3. Whole eggs. If you're over 65 and you feel weaker in your grip, unsteady on your feet, or exhausted after simple morning tasks like getting dressed or making breakfast, your muscles are being starved of what they need most. And one of the fastest ways to fight that weakness, whole eggs. These aren't just breakfast protein, they're muscle medicine, complete muscle medicine. And if you're feeling smaller, softer, less stable in your legs, your arms, or your core, eggs go to work where it matters most, building, repairing, strengthening. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Every morning, your body wakes up depleted from the night's repair work. After 65, that depletion goes deeper. You need more to rebuild what breaks down. You need complete proteins to maintain what's left. That's why you feel weaker getting out of bed, why simple tasks drain you, why balance feels different each morning. The rebuilding isn't keeping up. Whole eggs give your body exactly what it's missing. They deliver complete protein with all the amino acids your muscles need to rebuild overnight damage. They provide the fats your brain craves for clear thinking and steady nerves. They give your joints the nutrients to stay flexible, so your morning movements feel smoother, not stiff. And it doesn't stop there. Whole eggs are packed with choline. And if your memory feels foggier in the morning, if you forget where you put things, If your thinking doesn't feel as sharp as it used to, your brain is probably starving for this nutrient. Choline helps your brain cells communicate better, helps your nerves fire correctly, helps your body coordinate movements so you don't feel clumsy or off balance. But make no mistake, you need real whole eggs, not egg whites, not liquid egg substitutes, not powdered egg products. You want the whole egg. The yolk contains the power, clean, fresh, complete nutrition. You eat them and you feel it, not just full, but fueled, steadier, stronger, sharper. And if you've been feeling like your mornings start weak and stay weak, this is a change that gets results, not next month, this week. 2 eggs scrambled, poached or hard-boiled every morning. Add them to your routine. Keep it simple. You're not just eating breakfast. You're giving your muscles and brain what they've been begging for. Your body doesn't need empty morning calories anymore. It needs power, and whole eggs deliver exactly that. 2. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has been misunderstood, watered down, and sugar-loaded. But here's the truth, no one's telling you. The right kind of Greek yogurt can help restore your morning strength after 65, not weaken you, not spike your blood sugar, not leave you hungry an hour later, fuel you. Let's get one thing straight. We're not talking about those fruit-flavored cups with 20 grams of sugar. We're not talking about low-fat or fat-free versions that taste like chalk. We're talking about real, plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Thick, creamy, pure. No added sugar, no artificial flavors, just powerful nutrition in its natural form. Why does it matter? Because your gut is falling apart quietly, your digestion is slower, your immune system is weaker, you get sick easier and recover slower. You think it's just aging, but it's more than that. Your body is missing the living bacteria that keep everything running smoothly. And Greek yogurt, the right kind, gives you exactly that. Probiotics your gut knows how to use. Protein your muscles crave. Nutrients your immune system is starving for. After 65, your digestion changes. What used to process easily now sits heavy. What used to energize now drains you. That's not just getting older, it's bacterial imbalance. And Greek yogurt steps in fast to help restore the balance. If your stomach feels unsettled after eating, if you're constipated more often, if you catch every cold that goes around, this food is one of the easiest ways to start fighting back. Because Greek yogurt doesn't just feed your body, it feeds the good bacteria that control digestion, immunity, and even mood. And here's the part most people don't understand. It also delivers more protein per serving than most breakfast foods. That means better muscle maintenance, steadier energy, fewer cravings. Plus, the calcium your bones desperately need. And if you've been told your bone density is dropping, if you're worried about falls and fractures, this is what you're missing. That mineral strengthens bones from the inside and helps your muscles contract properly so your movements stay controlled and confident. But none of this works if you're eating the wrong version, sugary, artificially flavored, low fat. Toss it. That's not Greek yogurt. That's dessert disguised as health food. Plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Add your own berries if you need sweetness. That's it. No guessing, no label reading. If you're trying to feel stronger, digest better, and stay healthier, start here. Real Greek yogurt, eaten right, and let your body remember what it's been missing. 1. Avocado. This is the morning food nobody thinks about, but if you're over 65, it might be the most powerful one you can eat. Half an avocado can do more for your energy, strength, and recovery than most breakfast foods in your entire kitchen. Here's why. Avocados are dense with nutrients your body is likely starved for, not just healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and compounds your muscles, nerves, and heart desperately need after 65. And the biggest ones, potassium and folate. Potassium is like a master regulator. It helps your heart beat steadily. It prevents your muscles from cramping. It supports nerve signals so your legs respond quicker, your hands stay steady, and your blood pressure doesn't spike after meals. If you're waking up with leg cramps, if your heart feels irregular, if you get dizzy standing up, this is what you're missing. Avocados don't just fill you up, they power you up. If your legs feel weak walking upstairs, if your energy dies by noon, if you feel like your body isn't responding the way it should, you're not just tired, you're nutrient depleted. Avocados give your body the raw materials it needs to push back against morning weakness, afternoon crashes, and evening exhaustion. They don't stimulate with caffeine or sugar. You're getting sustained power, the kind that helps you move better, think clearer, and feel stronger all day long. These fats help your body absorb other nutrients better. They support brain function. They keep you satisfied so you don't crave junk food by 10 a.m. And unlike processed breakfast foods that spike and crash your blood sugar, avocados keep everything steady, calm, controlled. But don't go overboard. Half an avocado in the morning is enough. That's it. You don't need a whole one every day. They're rich, they're powerful, and if you eat the right amount, they work like premium fuel, quietly supporting what's been slowly breaking down. And that's the difference between decline and recovery. It's not about eating more. It's about eating smarter, cleaner, more strategically. Half an avocado every morning can mean the difference between weak legs and stable legs, between crashed energy and sustained energy, between struggling through the day and thriving through it. If you've been feeling like your body isn't cooperating anymore, like your strength disappears no matter what you eat for breakfast, it's time to get serious. Add this food to your morning routine, just half. Give your body what it's been missing, and then feel the shift. Not someday, not in a month. You'll feel it start within days because this isn't just breakfast. It's medicine your body's been begging for.
The 4 dangerous morning foods to avoid. These are quietly tearing down your strength. 4. Bagels. Bagels look filling, satisfying, even wholesome if they're made with whole grains. But if you're over 65 and still starting your day with a bagel, you need to stop right now because it's not fueling your body. It's quietly destroying it. When you eat a bagel, especially with cream cheese or butter, you're not getting breakfast. You're getting a blood sugar bomb that explodes in your system within minutes. Your glucose spikes fast and hard. Your energy feels great for about 30 minutes, then crashes so low you can barely think straight. That morning bagel you think is giving you energy. It's creating inflammation in your blood vessels, overloading your pancreas, and setting off chain reactions that make your whole body feel more sluggish, more achy, and more off balance. And here's the part nobody talks about. Most bagels are made with refined white flour that hits your system like pure sugar. Your body can't process this flood of glucose like it used to. It overwhelms your cells. It triggers inflammation. And it leaves you wondering why you feel shakier, foggier, and more exhausted by 10 a.m. Your blood sugar spikes, then crashes. Your mood follows. Your energy disappears. And your legs feel weaker because your muscles aren't getting steady fuel. And it's not just about energy crashes. It's about what's happening underneath in your arteries, your pancreas, and your brain. Bagels drive up hidden inflammation. That's the kind of damage you don't feel until it's too late. When your joints start aching more. When your thinking gets cloudy after breakfast. When your balance feels off and you don't know why. Here's what to do instead. If you love bread in the morning, switch immediately to sprouted grain toast with avocado or almond butter. Keep your portions small and never buy those oversized bagels that are really 3 servings in one. They're packed with refined flour, hidden sugars, and empty calories that hit your body like poison after 65. Bagels aren't the worst morning food on this list, but if you're eating them daily, they're weakening you slowly. Stop giving your body more problems to fight. The damage builds up in silence, and by the time you feel it, it's already affecting your strength, your balance, and your energy. 3. Cereal. Cereal sounds convenient, quick, even healthy if the box says heart healthy or whole grain. But if you're over 65, most cereals, even the ones marketed to adults, are quietly pushing your body in the wrong direction. Here's what they're really doing.
Most cereals are sugar bombs disguised as breakfast food. Even the healthy ones often contain 12 to 15 grams of sugar per serving. That's not breakfast fuel, that's dessert. But after 65, your body processes sugar differently. Your metabolism is slower, your insulin response is weaker, and your tolerance for sugar crashes is almost gone. Add milk with natural sugars. You're not eating breakfast anymore. You're mainlining glucose into a system that can't handle it. That bowl of cereal isn't giving you energy. It's giving you inflammation, blood sugar chaos, and energy crashes. You feel it when your hands shake an hour after eating, when your brain feels foggy by mid-morning, when your legs feel unsteady and you can't figure out why. And here's what most don't realize. Even the cereals with whole grains and added vitamins can be a problem when eaten daily. The processing destroys most of the natural nutrients. The artificial vitamins aren't absorbed well. You feel full, but not nourished. You get calories, but not strength. That tired, weak feeling that starts every morning, it builds up. If your energy is gone before lunch, if your thinking feels slow, if your balance isn't what it used to be, check your cereal habit. The sugar content wrecks your blood sugar stability, and all those artificial colors and preservatives, they're chemicals your 65-plus body doesn't need to process. If you love the convenience of cereal, switch to plain oatmeal with fresh berries, or skip cereal entirely and eat real food for breakfast. Because at this age, every morning matters, and this one, it's not helping your body get stronger. It's making the fight harder. 2. Muffins. Muffins feel like a treat, a sweet start to the day, maybe even healthier than donuts. But once you're over 65, your body doesn't need treats for breakfast. It needs clean, efficient fuel. And store-bought muffins are the exact opposite. These muffins are packed with refined flour, added sugars, and cheap oils that hit your system like a metabolic bomb. What you think is a nice breakfast pastry is really a recipe for inflammation, blood sugar chaos, and energy crashes that last for hours. You feel it in your joints. You feel it in your brain. You feel it when you try to move and your body feels heavier, slower, less responsive than it should. This is what happens when your body is trying to process more sugar and bad fats than it can handle. Sluggish circulation, weaker immunity, more aches, less strength. And here's the scary part. Store-bought muffins don't make you feel terrible right away. That's what makes them dangerous. You don't notice the damage until it's already showing up in your energy levels, your joint stiffness, your mental clarity. Your mornings start feeling harder. Your thinking gets cloudier. You're moving less because your body is inflamed, overloaded, and working overtime to clean up the mess. Muffins are also incredibly high in hidden sugars. One large muffin can have 25 to 30 grams of sugar. That's like eating 7 teaspoons of sugar for breakfast. And when your metabolism is slower, that sugar doesn't get burned for energy. It gets stored as fat, creates inflammation, and leaves you feeling tired and unstable. The cheap oils used in commercial muffins go rancid quickly and trigger inflammation throughout your body. If you're struggling with morning fatigue, joint stiffness, or mental fog, and you're still eating muffins for breakfast, you need to cut them out now. They're not giving you energy. They're stealing it. They're making it harder to think, harder to move, harder to feel strong. Every muffin adds to the inflammation you're trying to fight. Switch to real breakfast foods that actually support circulation, clear thinking, and sustained energy. Because muffins may taste good going down, but the damage they cause builds fast, and your body pays the price all day long. 1. Pancakes and syrup. Pancakes and syrup are one of the most damaging breakfast combinations for people over 65. You've been told it's a classic American breakfast, maybe even a weekend treat, but no one told you what this combination really does once your body starts aging. And by the time you feel the damage, it's already happening throughout your system. Here's the truth. Pancakes are made with refined white flour that hits your bloodstream like liquid sugar. After 65, your body's ability to handle glucose spikes weakens dramatically. Your pancreas struggles, Your cells become resistant, and your blood sugar control falls apart. Add syrup, which is basically corn syrup or pure sugar, and you're not eating breakfast. You're creating a metabolic disaster that affects every system in your body. Within 30 minutes of eating pancakes and syrup, your blood sugar rockets so high it triggers emergency responses in your body. Your heart starts working harder. Your blood vessels constrict. Your brain gets flooded with glucose it can't use efficiently. Then comes the crash. Your blood sugar plummets, leaving you shaky, weak, confused, and desperately craving more sugar. But the real damage happens quietly over time. This breakfast combination drives chronic inflammation throughout your body. Your joints become stiffer. Your arteries become more rigid. Your brain function declines. Your muscle recovery slows. You start moving less, not because you're naturally aging, but because your body is constantly inflamed, overloaded, and fighting the effects of this toxic morning ritual. And if you have morning joint stiffness, brain fog that lasts for hours, energy crashes before noon, shakiness in your hands, or sudden fatigue after eating, this breakfast could be the main trigger. Pancakes and syrup don't just affect your blood sugar. They create inflammation that spreads to your muscles, your joints, your brain, and your cardiovascular system. You're not just eating a sweet breakfast. You're poisoning the very systems that keep you strong, stable, and independent. The problem is this combination is everywhere. Diners, restaurants, even senior-friendly breakfast spots serve this as a normal meal. You're told it's comfort food, maybe even deserved after working hard your whole life. But if you're over 65 and your body is already dealing with slower metabolism, reduced insulin sensitivity, or any chronic health issues, pancakes and syrup are accelerating every problem you're trying to avoid. And here's the worst part. The damage builds meal by meal, day by day, until your strength is lower, your thinking is cloudier, and your body feels like it's aging faster than it should. All while you think you're just enjoying a nice breakfast. It ends now. If you want clearer thinking, better movement, stable energy, and stronger mornings, stop eating pancakes and syrup. Don't finish what's on your plate. Don't order them again. Replace them with breakfast foods that actually support your brain, your muscles, and your energy. Because they exist, and your body is begging you to make the switch. Conclusion. Now you've seen both sides. The 4 morning foods that can build your strength, stabilize your energy, and keep your body moving strong, and the 4 that are quietly tearing you down from the first meal of the day. This isn't about guessing anymore. It's about taking control of your mornings. Because after 65, the wrong breakfast doesn't just affect your morning. It steals energy from your entire day. Your independence, your ability to think clearly, to move confidently, to live the way you want. But now you know better. Now you know what to eat and what to avoid. So your body finally gets the morning fuel it's been begging for. Before you go, tell us in the comments, what's one morning food you've been eating daily? Was it helping you or hurting you? We read every single one. And if this video opened your eyes to what's really happening at your breakfast table, subscribe to Senior Essentials now. We've got more urgent senior health videos coming every week. Real solutions, real warning signs, real ways to stay strong, sharp, and independent starting with your very first meal. Thanks for watching Senior Essentials, where your health is our priority.